Choke, no joke, You know what it is.
Hey, son.
Hi, when are you coming home?
Mommy's not coming home.
Why?
Goodbye.
Where are you? Where are you?
Mommy's not coming home.
Why?
Tell Daddy I'm not coming home.
Why?
Goodbye. Bye. What I'm supposed to do? Tell this 10-year-old boy I'm getting some new dick or something?
Check. Yeah. Choke, no joke. Know what it is. This go out to the desperate housewives in New York, Atlanta, Texas, California, Miami, Mississippi. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. It was quick, how it happened. We was just chatting, had a lot in common. I kept her laugh in the department in which a man was lacking. He was the king of the ship. Somehow I became captain. My swag on platinum, all my gold just smacking. Then phone sex had happened. Things went left. I common interest in sex, something like Little Kim and Hugh F. We knew if we met, it would be electric. Then the day came and we met. It was beyond my dream, a dream so sweet it made me scream. It was like a dream, knew why he made a queen. I wanted to find Marty McFly and use that time machine. Run up in the church, create a scene. Object to that wedding and give him my ring like I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. I fell harder than a mother, my number one lover. Yo, under them covers was like no other. Had everything in common. I used to love her until he bugged her. Bitch motherfucker, device in the whip, had to call it quits. Hit us like a brick, we both sick. Now she got dilemma, like Kelly the kids. I'm calm, wish I never met the chick. Missing her seafood and our trips. Sex in the soul house, we did that shit. Sexing on the tent, we risked that shit. We both freaky as fuck, I miss my chick. Well, never mind, there to take him off of mine. Kindred spirits, just the wrong time. Get divorced, you can hit my line. Until I repent, it's next lifetime. Like, I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Choke, no joke. You already know. It's that south side of Eden Wall flow. We out of here. Check it out. Choke, no joke. Learn from mistakes. DJ S&S the Great. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. Best day of my life, no sleep all night. Broke day for weeks, my cash was right. My capo tight, take our loot, unite. 23-hour shifts had us elude like Mike. Cash lovely, yeah, Dougie. How could this day get so ugly? Wifey bout to pop like some bubbly. Yo, through those 9 months, you really bug me. first car. Get up with the guard, what it is, baby pa. Hip out the copper van, get up with our mans. Before we reached our low spot, toes blam. Unaware what happened, discussing and clapping. It wasn't loud, ain't shit gon' happen. Me being stupid, instead of getting it moving, this nigga kept chefing like the woo one. Then we heard a knock, no one knew of this spot. 6 niggas in the spot, 6 niggas not. Ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. I'm in the precinct all damn even. This good cop, bad cop shit got me steaming. No, I was caught, I ain't give a fuck. Had jokes like the usual suspects line up. Book times up, came back fuck. Shirt wrinkled up, my pigs roughed me up. Time's up, heard them clink of the cuffs. Niggas was so deep they had to call on the bus. Everybody that jacks outside waiting on us like ghetto celebs. Ourselves ain't plush. 5 in the book and gave a whooping. He never forget, they gotta be split. Up in the courtroom, they cause it ruckus. Everybody in the jacks waiting on us. Try to bail us out, that thought got thrown out. Bill one so high, I couldn't be a half a nigga out. Copped out, that's what first fell in the bow. Back on the bus, Rikers the row. Wifey in the courtroom crying out. We love y'all with tears running in their mouth. It ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. Choke no joke, learn. Stay the hell. Don't follow those cats. The niggas that be on the gram. Tell them what they doing. Choke no joke. You know what it is. Yo, y'all niggas better stay DL. Down low. Stop flossing, man. You just want them to just come and get you. Learn from our mistakes, man. That's what this is about. Learn from mistakes. Choke no joke. Let's go. You already know. Make it low. Let's go. My aim was enlightened. Drop jewels on you. You thinking I'm jealous? I ain't got cheddar like you. I'm the dude to a game. You got school. Was a local cat, snatched you when I made moves. I'm paranoid and preaching, you was sleeping. Knew you was sneak thief and couldn't see us beefing. Learn from mistake, don't show I got cake. Impress a nigga to rob me, bitch seal my fate. Get knocked by the feds, lay up for about 8. Ass so busy flossing, ain't thinking about Jake. Loose, yapping, they wiretapping, videotaping, your ways in action. Front like time's hard, two-door garage, ice like barrage with no damn jaw, without a reasonable doubt. You think you Jay-Z with your platinum jewelry? He got a job, B. You shining on doctors with 4 degrees. Laughing cause I'm broke on the streets. Stay DL, BDL and Sal. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, BDL and Sal. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, BDL and Sal. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Shh, let's go. For beef, we not dolo. For cash, you go solo. Thought I was your man, shot me down like Manolo. Thought I was your partner when you played me was whack. No niggas dust that I wouldn't flip like that. What gives? See your man struggle while you live? That's some shit. Struggling, give you the kicks. Used to stick for gooses. Warm when we pump deuces. Bring night in the jacks, trying to see millions like Brewster. You don't act like you used to. I'm the dude. When niggas was friends, like yo, Joe, come through. I wet you like McClain for those who claim to be pain. The game of death, that's what you get with got game. Ill with automatics, we're never static. You carry head niggas, put one in your cabbage. Fear, don't have it, you fill me with laughter. In OGSC, they know original gun clapper. Like Dan get dapper, see a mill be Casper. They trade the doctor, the map for master. Stay DL, BDL and Sal. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, BDL and Sal. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, BDL and Sal. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. nigga. Thinking with your pockets, caught the ice locket. She somewhere in Houston, you blew like a rocket. Her seed was bait, through the line she caught it. Gave her all that loot, she couldn't afford it. Frontin' to them bitches, y'all failing him. Blue puff in your face, daddy, all about Benjamin. Remember me, I'm your friend to the end. Like Chucky, used to slay bitches like Buffy. Thinking why they cuff me, think of the luxuries you had. In the cell with other willies, you brag. I push the big Benz with 20-inch rims. When in the club, Chris for all my men's. Sitting across the bar, what's up, star? Back to reality, you back in bars. You chose not to listen, had the H-class glisten. Knew the rules of the game, played yourself out position. Stay DL, BDL is L. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, BDL is L. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, BDL is L. You ain't DL when your name ring bells.
Yo, son, yo. Son, that's it's me, yo.
I see.
You ain't noticed me, yo.
I see,
all these
man.
diamonds and stuff, yo.
How can I
Fat
not?
diamond ring I got, yo. Yo, what you talking about, yo?
No,
These diamonds, yo. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I got $35,000 on me right now.
Oh my God.
Nigga, I can show you the money right now. I can show you the money.
No, you ain't
Matter of
gonna show
fact,
me
I can
nothing,
show you
man.
my gun, yo.
What?
Yo,
Oh my God.
the gun, yo. Son,
put
man,
that-
what's the matter with you?
Put that shit away.
Yo, you acting like you scared or something, nigga, yo.
Yo,
Take my
stay
shit out, bust it
DL,
right
man.
now, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Stay
I do
DL.
this, yo, the jewels, everything, yo, yo. Yo, you heard about Dave?
Oh my God, look at you, man. Yo, stay DL, man.
Choke, no joke, Chiggy choke, no joke. Choke, no joke, Chiggy choke, no joke. In the building. What's good, y'all? Come on in. Please like the video, like this live. Please share it. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, too bad for you, because you won't be able to comment on this show, because this is a subscription only show. You got to be subscribed to the channel to comment, and it is free. All you got to do is go hit that subscribe button, and you good. Come on in, come on in. What's good? What's good? Oh man, who in the building tonight? Yeah, of course, my man Devin's in the building. Bev G, what up, baby? Pretty gangster in the building. Dave B, Dave Bronx. Is that a real question? No, it's a fake question. Kano, the Great. Instead of worrying about other races that say it, we should police ourselves first. I hear what you're saying. We've been trying that since the 90s. Since NWA. Dad to an angel, what up? Siani Ali in the building. Where you been at, girl? Pat, what up? Ty Boogie in the building. Michelle Frink in the building. Most High Luke in the building. Nikki Nicole in the building. Cleveland in the building. 216 stand up. CO to Leo in the building. Queen Kiana, what up? I see y'all out tonight. Chi in the building. Pretty Gangster, KHTV, Miss Ruth, Desire, Eric B. What up, Eric B? Iris in the building, P. Ove in the building, Alan Jones in the building, Open Books in the building. They coming in. That boy exclusives in here. Mr. 718. What's good? What's good? All right, y'all. Choke no joke. You already know. Truth be told, all day, every day, even on a holiday, even on New York Summer Jam Day, even on New York Puerto Rican Parade Day, even on this Sunday. All right. For all y'all that went to church on June 12th, you know what it is. Happy birthday to my cousin Big O18 Trey. 183rd. What's the word? You already know. Bridgeport, Connecticut in here. All right. It's birch like birch tree, choke. Gotcha. I am Tata. What up, Tata? Yeah, so y'all see the subject title. Why do Fat Joe get a pass using the N-word? Or why does Fat Joe excessively use the N-word like he's black? Now, we've seen Fat Joe give an explanation to this several times because he grew up with black people. He grew up in the projects around black people, this, that, and other. Just like we grew up in the projects around Puerto Rican people. So I think Fat Joe thinks that being that he grew up in poverty, that it is okay for him to constantly use the word, the N-word, right? Now, the only reason I'm saying something is because I had a conversation with an artist that knows Fat Joe very well. They probably even done songs together. And I was speaking to this artist, and they was telling me how this other artist who knows Fat Joe very well, and Fat Joe knows them very well, called them up and is like, yo, you see this interview, this Math Hoffa interview with Fat Joe? He's like, yo, man, this nigga Fat Joe using the N-word too much, man. Too frequent, and he's using it in both ways. He's using it as a term of endearment, and then he's using it as slander or in a racist term. Like, yo, what's up with this nigga? Why does he keep using the N-word so much? Now, I seen this interview that, well, I almost said his name. I seen this interview that this artist, and this artist is, one of them is probably older than me, and one of them is probably around my age. But let's just say they both got knowledge of self. They both guard body. All right. I will say that. They both guard body. So he's like, yo, why is this dude using the N-word like so frequently, like so much? And when you go back and you watch this Math Hoffa interview, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, if we decide we're not using the N-word no more, when they go back and look at this interview, and you see this Puerto Rican dude sitting up there with nothing but black dudes, nigga, and then N-word. Yeah, man, yo, that N-word. Then, yo, that N-word thought he would say something. Yo, I told that N-word, yo, man, out that word. But, yo, that's my N-word. You know, oh, yeah, yo, that's my N-word. Yeah, man, but I told this nigga, man, Yo, this N-word is lying, man. This N-word is lying. So he's using the G-A and he's using the G-E-R depending on when he's whatever he's talking about. So I'm sitting here looking at this interview and I'm wondering, is any one of these dudes in the barbershop gonna say, hey, yo, Joe, chill with the N-word, my nigga? Like, yo, you using it too much and you using it in a derogatory way. You're not only using it as a terms of material. Brother, you're not black. We can see that today with the Puerto Rican parade today. You don't got Remy with you. It ain't none of that. It's all about Spanish people. Now, let's say if the word spick, which is a derogatory term for a Spanish person. Let's say if the word spick got adapted like the word nigger, right? And they say, oh, we ain't saying spick. We saying spick, S-P-E-C-K, like nigga, N-I-G-G-A, right? So all the Spanish people decide that they want to start calling each other spick as a new slang. What up, my spick? Yo, my spick. This is no different than nigga, right? So would they be comfortable if black people start seeing them and be like, yo, my spick, what up, my spick? Yo, this spick, you know what I'm saying? Like, would they feel away? Do you think if spick replaced nigger and we used it talking to Spanish people, do you think that we would be conscious about saying it or not? Just like we got white friends and we got white people that grew up in the projects with us, but they don't never get comfortable with the word using the N-word, right? So Fat Joe be using it as a racist term, and then he be using it as, you know, my hip hop brothers. But when do you know when he's using it either way? Because if he's arguing with you and he call you a nigga, yo, like when he talked about R. Kelly, and R. Kelly was telling me he was nice with the hands and fighting, and he told his man, yo, this nigga lying. Was R. Kelly a nigga or was he a nigga? Who in here said Fat Joe is black? Fat Joe is not black. Fat Joe is not black. Come on, stop it, man. Yeah, I know Fat Joe ain't black. Fat Joe has never claimed to be black. So if you in here saying Fat Joe is black and Fat Joe has never claimed to be black, you a fucking fool. Pardon my French. Ain't nothing black about Fat Joe. There's no African American about Fat Joe. Stop. He claims Cuban and Puerto Rican. If Cuban was black, they wouldn't be called Cuban. If Puerto Ricans was black, they wouldn't be called Puerto Rican. Or African American, or Afro American, or Nigger, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Now, it puzzles me that these two artists that having this conversation about Fat Joe are very vocal. But they having this conversation behind the scenes, which tells me that there are a bunch of other artists that are black, especially in these guard body artists. If they feel in a way, it's a bunch of other people feeling a way too. I'm telling you, when I'm sitting there and I'm watching this interview, I'm looking at all these black dudes, and I'm like, at what point one of them gonna be like, yo, Joe, chill with the nigga shit, Joe. But yo, they was so fanned out and so groupied out that, like, I don't even think they realize how many times he said the word nigga. In every way. Terms of endearment and when he was angry and disrespectful. None of them said nothing. Somebody said Spanish is a language, not a race. There are white Puerto Ricans. There are black Puerto Ricans. You just answered your question right there when you said Puerto Ricans and black Puerto Ricans. Puerto Ricans is the race. Spanish is the language. We know that. Cubans, Dominicans, African Americans, Japanese, Asians, or Latinos, or however you want to call it, we not talking about the language. We are talking about the flag that you carry. There's not no Spanish flag, but there's an African American flag. I mean, a Puerto Rican flag. There is a Cuban flag. There is a Haitian flag. Puerto Rican is a race. It's a nationality. Okay. His nationality is not African American. His nationality is not black. Is there any other way you want to try to make him black? Anybody? Is there any other way you want to make it black, him black, to make this right, that he's just calling y'all niggas in y'all face all day? When did I leave school? Early, nigga. You never heard me say I went to Harvard or Howard or anything. No, I don't think he's black. Fat Joe's a white Puerto Rican. Why we study repeating Spanish is not a race, nationality issues. Ethnic minority. It is not a nationality. I'm not going back and forth with you, dummies. I'm just blocking clowns. Hispanic, white, you all lost. Why don't you address why black men can't have a conversation with using the N-word? He said he ain't black, so it don't matter what nobody say. There is black Hispanics, but he ain't. Y'all getting skin color mixed up with nationalities and race. Okay? So you tell me if an Asian person is a dark Asian person, they are black Asian, or are they just Asian? So if Bruce Lee got a tan, y'all gonna say he black now? He's not Chinese? Y'all tripping. My point is, if the word spick became adopted slang like the word nigger, would you be running around calling Spanish people, yo, my spick, my spick, my spick in every conversation? No, you would be feeling like you would offend them. Asian people might call each other chinks as a slang, but a black person ain't gonna call them a chink because it can be offensive. But my thing is this: y'all artists having this conversation behind closed doors. Cho gonna look like the troublemaker saying, yo, Fat Joe, you gotta chill on the N-word. Now his ego will say, yo, what y'all mean I can't say the N-word? I grew up in the hood with y'all. I'm black just like y'all. No, you're not. And it's a whole bunch of people very uncomfortable with you, Fat Joe, using the N-word frequently. Now, when you're using it as a term of endearment, nobody got a problem with it. But when you start talking about you beat up niggas and you talking attacking or you talking derogatory, you're not saying nigga. Just like when you call Ludo Mo and Vita them, yo, them crackhead bitches you got back there. When you said bitches, you wasn't talking about dogs. When you was talking about crackhead Dusty, those was shots. But all these niggas is pussy because none of them can fucking say nothing to you. Just on some G shit. Like, yo, Joe, yo, my nigga, you using the word too much, bro. We adopted you. We accepted you into this family like we accepted Eminem and hip hop. But Eminem ain't running around calling everybody no fucking nigga. I'm sure he could get a pass from 50, say, yo, 50, my nigga. But I bet you 50 ain't gonna let him say that shit in public. Because the first time he get mad at 50 and be like, yo, fuck you, nigga, then it ain't nigga no more. So if Fat Joe is upset and he calls somebody, a black man, a nigga, it ain't the same as us calling you, yo, fuck you, nigga. It's different. But like I said, I ain't gonna say these niggas is pussy. They just ain't got the heart to tell this nigga, yo, Joe, chill. Maybe because they want to be in good standards with the nigga, or they think that he gonna come back with some angry shit and they don't want no drama. But these dudes know Fat Joe, and Fat Joe know these dudes. And I'm wondering why y'all having this fucking conversation behind closed doors and nobody saying nothing. Oh, Cho, you gotta say it, Cho. You know, why? Y'all want me to have a fucking beef with this nigga? Cause y'all ain't got the fucking heart to be like, yo, Joe, you using the word nigga too much, bro. You got black people feeling very uncomfortable with you the way you are frequently using the word nigga. I'm just saying. Somebody say, can Jamaicans and Haitians say nigga? Jamaicans say rude boy, rude gal. Haitians got their own word for what they call each other. Puerto Ricans got their own word for what they call each other. Papi, mommy. Italians got their own word for what they call each other. I don't know what it is though. What would Italians call each other? Paisan. Hey, paisan. Hey, forget about it. We say fuck you. They say forget about it. Okay, paisan? Hey, I just like the people that's defending this is the people that I'm sitting here looking at. The people that's making every goddamn excuse, talking about all this other shit. Is it cool for people that are not black to frequently call people nigger? Y'all just on this nigga dick. I'm sitting here watching niggas making excuses, calling other people names. It's a nigga, you're on Fat Joe's dick. You're just making any fucking excuse to say anything. It niggas is people are uncomfortable. Black people are uncomfortable with it. Fat Joe, I'm gonna be the one to tell you. Niggas may not have the heart to say it. I see you in person, I'll tell you who the rappers are. You know these niggas very well. One's from the Bronx, the other one's, he might be from the Bronx and New Rochelle. Y'all motherfuckers is just like, y'all just cool with everything. This is why we ain't got no fucking culture now. Y'all just giving it away. Hip hop gonna be like rock and roll. In a minute, we gonna have an Elvis nigga up here talking about he created fucking R&B. Y'all just give our culture away. They got Khaled, this nigga, I don't know what fucking shit he is and where he came from. They trying to make him like he the fucking nicest fucking DJ, and this nigga's garbage. Straight garbage. The nigga's not nice. He is not DJ Scratch. He is not Jazzy Jeff. He is not Grandmaster Flash. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all just throwing our culture away. Watch when these dudes watch that interview 20 years from now, when they deep into their knowledge of themselves and seeing this motherfucker just sitting there saying, nigga, calling them niggas and all kind of shit. The shit look different when you looking at it from from a perspective of being strong black men. Because that shit couldn't air on TV, on regular TV. The way this motherfucker was saying nigga. I bet you in the shop he ain't saying nigga like that. Around LeBron and all them. With this white lady up there. Matter of fact, I'm going to watch that. I'm going to watch that and see how many times he used the word nigga. Y'all niggas is fans. Straight up fans. Straight up fans. These niggas out here making every goddamn excuse in the world. So, yo, Joe, I'm just letting you know, brother, from a black man. There's other black men out here, they just ain't got the motherfucking cojones to come and tell you, brother, you using the word nigga excessively a little bit too much. I know you feel like you got a pass because you grew up around some black niggas, but you left them all behind. Ain't none of them standing next to you right now. Only black person you got next to you is Remy. There are people that are uncomfortable with your use of the N-word. Now, you could be like Vlad and be like, yo, fuck y'all niggas. And niggas still will fuck with you. Like, they still go up there and do the interviews with this, that, and other. People are still going to fuck with you. Niggas still going to get on the stage with you. They still going to do interviews with you. But I'm telling you, brother, it is a motherfucking elephant in the room with you using the N-word like you are fucking black. I'm telling you. And all these niggas hate me for fucking telling the truth. So you can jump on the line. The line is longer than the motherfucker. You can get on the line too and hate me too for telling you the truth. This dude right here said, nah, bro, Joe get a pass. He original. What does he original mean? Okay, so he's been down since day one. So is fucking Rick Rubin. So Rick Rubin could call you a nigga? Because he been down since day one. Rick Rubin been down before LL Cool J got signed. Can Rick Rubin call you a fucking nigga? I'll wait. Since he's been down since day one and he's original, motherfucking Devastating Tito was down before Fat Joe. I don't think he's running around calling nobody a fucking niggas. Ricans and blacks are family. Now that's your answer? My first babysitter was Puerto Rican. I've been family my whole life with her family. I don't call her a spick. I never called her a spick in my life. I spoke Spanish my first few years growing up because I had Spanish babysitters. I never called them a spick. So you saying that he's been down from day one. So has Rick Rubin. Rick Rubin signed black artists from day one. He's not running around calling people niggas. He don't see Jay-Z and be like, yo, what up, my nigga Jay? Yo, I've been down in hip-hop since day one. Yo, I grew up in the projects with y'all. You my nigga. Just because he fucking grew up in the projects. Like I said, this wasn't because spick ain't a word people use in the homie way. If spick was the slang, okay, in the homie way, would you use it towards them because you feel like you got Spanish friends? So you telling me this person, he used it in a homie way because it's a homie word. So if spick was the homie word, you saying because I grew up around Puerto Ricans that I should be comfortable calling a spick because it's a term of endearment. This is what you telling me. I should just because I grew up around Puerto Ricans, I should be able to call them spick. If spick was nigga, just because I grew around Spanish people, I should be able to call them spick too. Fuck out of here. That shit don't make no sense to me. No. Sorry. No, let me explain something to you, buddy. You need another analogy since you saying if spick was homie word, then blacks would use it and Spanish people wouldn't get mad. Here's a fucking better example for you. The word bitch. Let's take fucking race out of the word bitch, right? Sir, can you call a woman a bitch as a straight man? No. But if a gay motherfucking man was sitting right next to me and he called a woman a bitch, bitch, get the fuck out of here, bitch, she wouldn't be offended. If I call her a bitch, she's going to be offended. That's the fucking same difference with the word nigger being used by somebody other than a black person. It may be accepted by the women being called a bitch by a gay person, but if a straight person call them a bitch, it's a fucking fight. It's a beef. But this gay nigga could call you bitch all day long. So it don't matter what fucking color you are. As long as you fucking straight, you can't call a woman a bitch. But it don't matter what color. You a white dude, a Spanish dude, a black dude, or which color, and you call a woman a bitch and you gay, it's accepted. Tell me I'm wrong. You watch Love and Hip Hop and all these other shows. You see Jason Lee call these women bitches all day on his show on Hollywood Unlocked. Oh, yeah, so-and-so, so-and-so. Yeah, that bitch, that. And nobody says nothing. Let me call an artist a bitch right now. My shit gonna go, boom, cut off, end the show, boom. I'll be disrespecting the woman. But a gay person call a woman a bitch, and it's a term of endearment. Do you understand now? Do you see the fucking difference now? Now just apply that to a Puerto Rican person using the black slang. To you, he may appear to be black. Just like the gay dude may appear to be black or is black or may appear to be straight until he fucking opens his mouth or depending on how he's dressed. I gotta block this person because I can't get through to them. I can't have no idiotic motherfucking people on my page. Motherfucking, like, you break it down to them. Who the fuck is talking about, like, people just on my Instagram just naming people names? I guess they thinking that's who I'm talking about. You don't know who the fuck you talking about. So stop reaching, looking for and trying to figure out who the fuck told me. Nigga just putting niggas' names and shit. Niggas is crazy. Oh, did I say nigga? Motherfuckers be looking for attention, thinking they done solved the crime. Somebody say gay guys get a hall pass every time when it comes to women. Yeah. No, 6ix9ine can't say it neither. Like, I don't know how these dudes is comfortable with it. I understand they grew up in the culture. I understand they grew up around the area. But what I'm saying is, if you are taking yourself out of hip hop and you're turning yourself into an intelligent black man, and you're sitting down and you're trying to watch an intellectual conversation, and you got this super light-skinned dude just keep using the word nigga as a term of endearment and as a derogatory term. When you are a little bit woke, it comes all across different. And then when you know Fat Joe and you know that he's not a black person, then and you at our age, you like, yo, dude is using the goddamn word a little too frequently. Look at this dumbass right here. You look for attention putting big names in the title. I'm fucking talking about him, dumbass. Do you just see some random fucking names in the title? I'm talking about the person. This way, little bitches like y'all don't be going over there. Look, Choke talking about you because it says it right there. So there ain't no subbing or nothing. Like these niggas talking behind the scenes and all this other shit. Motherfuckers get it. It says it right there. Okay? So if he sees me say, yo, Choke, you say, yes. Yes, brother. Yes. I sent you a kite. That's yes. Okay? Yeah, I just look. Say what you want. I'm not talking to you niggas. I'm talking to Fat Joe. It's people within the hip hop community that you know very well. And I know you saying, yo, fuck them niggas. They ain't saying it to me, which I agree. But I'm telling you, brother, after you got away with the crackhead chicks, dusty crackhead chicks, or whatever the hell. And this following that, I'm just telling you what the word in the room is, brother. All right? I'm just telling you what the word in the room is. And I'm sure you're probably going to say you don't care. But I hope somebody with some heart say something to you, because these niggas out here. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just going to keep it a buck with you, brother. But as I see, there's people that don't mind. I hope these people are black, the ones that don't have no feel like there's nothing wrong with it. And you are right, pretty gangster. No one should be using the word. And I remember there was a time when we was using the word. I want to say it was around NWA. I think them niggas started that shit. But when we started using it, I remember the older people being uncomfortable with it. We'd be on the train, riding the train, yo, nigga, yo, old dude be like, yo, stop saying that word. Like, and we like, yo, man, we don't mean it like that, man. We don't mean like, yo. He like, yo, do you understand what we went through? Do you know what it was to see my family get lynched and hung and crosses burnt in our yard, and y'all running around here saying this word like it don't hurt when we hear it? Like Pops was checking us. Yo, I hear that word, it means something different to me. You know, I'm hearing white people yelling it at me, and I'm seeing people getting hung, and I'm seeing dudes in white hoods and fire. And like, so I don't understand how y'all using this word and like y'all just throwing it around. But we young, we kids. We never seen slavery. We don't even know what slavery looks like. We the ignorant ones about, I wouldn't have never been a slave. Yeah, right. You don't know what the hell you would have been other than dead. Like all these slaves wanted to be slaves. So, Waterbed Trav, what up? So with older people hear the word nigger, even though we say Nigga, they smell fire. They smell flowers from funeral homes. It brings tears, it brings emotion, it brings anger because of the stuff that these people went through at that time dealing with the word. And I mean, even still to this day, you get your ass kicked using it to a person in the right setting, you will get your ass kicked. So I know that it may, in hip hop, is nothing. It means nothing in hip hop. It means homie. It means yo. It means yo B. Yo, cuz that's what it means in hip hop. But to some people, it has a deeper, darker meaning. And we didn't originate that song for us as a term of endearment. We didn't create that word as a powerful word to describe Black people. That was a word that was created to diminish us as a people. That was a word that was made to make us feel less than a person. So I can understand with dudes getting older that they start looking at the word like the elders looked at the word. Because, you know, you start learning your history and where you came from and stuff. So I wish that it wasn't a part of my vocabulary, and I try to use it as least as possible, you know, but it is something that we have actually become conditioned to, you know. So like I said, I'm not going to say who the artists are, but it is definitely a conversation in hip hop about particularly Fat Joe using the word, the N word so frequently. That's it. That's all I got to say. Some of y'all are cool with it. Some of y'all not cool with it. I hope that he see this and don't see it from an ego perspective and see it from a religion or culture perspective, because dudes don't even want to tell him that they uncomfortable with it, and they all feel the same way. But they always got choke, say something, choke, say something. And make the world mad at me for the truth. Truth be told all day, every day, man. Choke no joke, man. I'm out.
Stay the hell. Don't follow those cats.
Choke no joke. You already know. Let's go out the gray go. Now I'm out the game. Feel good not pitching in the hood. And I really don't think I could go back to selling crack and stashing them packs in my ass. I maintain weekly money the same. And nah, I don't go through them games. Niggas testing my brain with them triple beams filled with change. Pot crack, grams in the drain. Get hit with the fake exchange.
like baking soda flour. After being on Broadway for hours, getting knocked, being back at start. Niggas testing if I got heart. Pushing me to pop some shots, just stop the ball before it starts. Old lady with the binocs, give description to cops. Why they try to tear us apart with that good cop, bad cop. I ain't going for the game, he ain't tell you a thing. Your partner's with him, saying the same. You can tighten them cuffs till you see veins. Stop fucking yanking them now, I'm out the game. They might fuck you if you ain't sane. And nigga never sniff cocaine. And I don't care what game or part of the area you claim. Praise Scarface, you must be insane. Nigga, Tony fucked the boss Dane. His right hand man, he's slaying to get his back blown out the game. Do it on the low, let nobody know. No pillow talk to home. And if he step on your toes, don't bust a blame. Cause everybody know. Or get out the game. They say that change is good. It's a lot of stress in the hood, and I know if you could, you would. Get out the game, but you stuck in that time. Where the nigga in public like Shine. For a witness to drop a dime. For self-defense, do or die. Celebs doing time. Mike Vick on the child line. Even Kobe, Jason Williams, Gage, kick like Shinobi. Little Kim for perjury. You know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up, right? Let's go. When it's late night, make sure it's packed tight. And when you take those flights, never eye the Jake in sight. And shake them fuckers when they dead to right. Making a fifth go rumble. Because of stick up trouble. Blasting your gap for a cat, for in fact, for some crap that don't involve you. For some dudes that don't love you, all they wanna do is pawn you until you go down. And don't do shit for you when you lock down, or even when you touch down. But they tell you to go to the pound. The same block that gave you a pound. Years in the pen, now you live it again. What mind state are you in? When you back it for 10, and you was just waiting for a teen to come home to relive it again. Entrapment should be a sin. The way they reel us in, parole us to a revolving door to bring us in. This shit is insane. The game is insane. The game will fuck with your brain. That's why I'm out the game. Yeah. Just get out the game, man. I know they told y'all there's only 2 ways out. Jail and death. Nah, just get out, nigga. Just get out, man. It's easy. Just walk away, nigga. If they care about you, they'll let you go. If you in the game and you wanna go and get a better life, and they won't let you walk away, what do that say? Get out the game, nigga. You wanna sleep easy, nigga? Look at these rap niggas, nigga. You wanna be the next rapper? Trapper, clapper, federal indictment rapper? Huh? I keep telling y'all niggas, man, get out the game, man. Joke no joke. Grego, you already know. The beast is chemical, baby. That's why I'm out the game.